First up, we have Laura Taylor from the Public Health Agency, and Laura is a registered public health nutritionist in the Health and Social Wellbeing Improvement Team. And Laura is going to introduce the nutritional guidance for food parcels in Northern Ireland.
Okay, good morning, everyone, or maybe it's afternoon, I'm not sure. Good to be here, and I'd like to thank the speakers for inviting me here today. I am here on behalf of the Community Nutrition and Dietitians from the Belfast Trust. They unfortunately couldn't be here today to present on their work, so I stepped in and said that I would present on their behalf. So can we go on to the next slide, please? Okay, so I'm here to present on the food guidance document that was produced in relation to food parcels. So during COVID-19, the initial stages of COVID-19, whenever we all went into lockdown, which seems like a distant memory for some of us, but it wasn't not too long ago. The dietitians were pulled together and they produced food guidance to go along with food parcels that were being distributed to our communities. So the Minister alluded earlier to the role of grassroots communities, and the Community Nutrition and Dietetics Service would link very closely with grassroots communities in terms of delivering nutrition guidance. So the grassroots communities were involved. The guidance was produced and then it was distributed out through community networks and also including our local councils and the Department for Communities were on board too. So the guidance includes helpful food and nutrition items to include in your food parcels for everyone, simple suggestions for improving the nutritional balance in food parcels. And then there was supplementary information on cultural, religious beliefs as well. So next slide, please. So the information is based on the Eat Well guide. There were foods, the food groups were specifically listed, and then suitable foods that could be contained in food parcels. So you'll see there some examples of the foods under the different food groups. Okay, next slide. So as I said, the guidance also contained some information on religious and cultural beliefs, but they also included some information on food labelling information and also information on vegetarian, vegan diets, and then signposting to further resources. Okay, and last slide. So Katie Hunter is the dietitian who was involved in the production of the nutrition guidance. So if anybody would like any more information, there's Katie's email address as well. Within the document, there were links to the food parcel recipe book too. And I think some of the stats showed that from March to May 2021, 1,800 copies of that food parcel recipe book were distributed. So it was a much used guide, and then the supplementary information in terms of the food parcel recipe book was well utilised as well. So it's a really good resource. So please contact Katie if you would require any further information. And I'm going to hand over to Joanna now, who's going to talk about the ROI guidance. Thank you.